So, the final level theme of the first few levels, I should say, Shaded Garden. It's kind of big, and is obviously built off the Garden of Hope, but yeah. As a final level theme, I've got to say, it can be harder than you would expect. Just ever so slightly. Get the group together to do this. And then I was gonna say, did I even throw someone? Oh, I did. Okay. Get Charlie on the rocks. Something I wanted to try is seeing if you absolutely have to go a certain way. As in, which I'll pause to explain it. This part over here, you can throw your captain. You can throw a captain up here and access it from that way, without having to deal with this wall. I'm not overly sure if that's faster, only because you kind of put your captain out of commission as you have to, like, you know, get all of these, and you will kind of need a specific amount of Pikmin that you might not have at the moment when you throw a captain up there, but that's just kind of me. Carry on, just so Pikmin doesn't die. Okay, no. Just gonna wait for them. Right, you're hiding. So yeah, more so than others, this is kind of a big puzzle. Okay. Something you kind of want to work on is getting the blue Pikmin on the nuggets that are in the water. You know what? Yeah, you can just have that one. We have more or less opened up the way. Get another one on that. 3. Just gonna open this up. Elf, there he is. Okay. Brittany is over this way. Okay. It really sucks having an audio delay on this one, because like you really, during these, like, you really want to have a good tell for things. Okay, I kind of think this might be the way to do this. We have like exactly enough. Okay, send off over that way. Okay, I feel like it might be worth having blues on nuggets for this level, only because then they can take a shortcut through the water, and I think that might just end up being faster. Wait, no. We want to have a lot of blues for something. I mean, it's not like it's hidden. It's for the apple. Okay. Too much. Okay, good. It is on the move. that is also something you kind of want to note, is if things get done right. You know what? Yeah, just have them on that for now. Send the boys over this way, because there's a lot. Where's Brittany? Up on the ledge. Okay. I can understand why they'd want to include, like, screws to serve as lock-ons, but, like, sometimes that's just, like, not necessary at all. I'll get Alpha that way? Only so then, you kind of service just going around. Okay. Probably should have dealt with this a lot earlier, or maybe put it off for a bit later. Only because, this is kind of around the middle point, I wanted to say. I don't think I have any Pikmin on this, so it's some white onto that. Okay. There's like a lot going on. And for this level specifically, it is kind of hard to remember everything, I feel like. Okay. Like, this is definitely a level you have to go over like multiple times to get a good score. Trying to remember if I've forgotten something. Okay. Okay, so things should be wrapping up nicely now. Should be. So I guess I would just get Pikmin onto nuggets or something. Wait, no, yes, that. You know what? Sometimes it's not worth preserving Pikmin life. Sometimes you just have to send Pikmin off to the deaths. I've got to say, the small amount of time you have when the level finishes is just a great time to just have your Pikmin suffer. Okay. So I think I mentioned this before, but some levels I've just been... Look, I feel like I can't ever get close to my high score, no matter how many times I do this. This level is definitely one of those levels because my high score is 70-20. And I feel like I did something similar on that high score run just now. Because I mean, 68-40? So I definitely get the impression that throwing a captain up to the ledge with all the strawberries and cherries and stuff is slower. Which I guess makes sense because there's some fruit that would have to take the long way instead of just taking the shortcut back. But yeah, anyways. After all that, we should have unlocked the remix levels for this. Okay. You know what? I feel like to fit the theme of the trend we've been going on, since I did kind of forget that you had to play the first 5 levels to unlock the next 5, we'll do the battle version of this level first, and then we'll do the remixed. Also, yeah, if everything goes right on this level, this should be the 10th platinum, and this should net us the badge. Okay. Okay, right, we have it. Aristocrab. I could be wrong, but in the Wii version, didn't it show you what enemies were which? Instead of just having, No, wait, yeah, right, that was on the TV screen as you were looking at the Wii U screen, gamepad. That was what happened. Well, that's how it did the thing. Just come back to that. That's annoying. Wow, they move fast. I would like to have some more blues, even though it's not going to be the best. Okay. Yeah, bringing back over to the blue base, and then... Okay, yeah, no Wow, they can kill enemies, kill Pikmin quickly. Like, I mean, I kind of already knew, but what? Hmm? Okay, Alf. What can we get Alf to do? Okay, it's probably not going to be the best because we could quite easily just use this for something else. Come on. There we go. I definitely get the feeling we weren't exactly need... don't finish that sentence, because I was going to say we don't exactly need blues, or reds. But no, there are some fire enemies around. I'm trying to think of the way I want to go about this, because like, this is another level that definitely takes some unwinding. Okay, so we probably would have wanted to go the other way, but that's fine. So I think for the most part we're fine on enemy Pikmin types. Just wait for it to come down. You know what? I'll come back. I really don't like how they use some enemies in this. Just the fact that they can be very annoying. Especially when you're in a rush. So I feel like we should be fine to kind of go this way with our blues. Alright, of course. Okay. I'm hoping we have a little bit of a better time. come on, come on. Let's do everything but eat the bomb. I mean, I can understand, buddy, but like... Thank you. Can understand your aversion to death, but man, just hurry up and eat it, please. I'm not entirely sure what I'm getting Alf to do, but it's something. Okay, you know what? Come back this way. Yeah, sure. Going about this in just the worst way possible, but I mean, it's quite literally whatever. I definitely get the feeling that for this level, probably should have practiced just ever so slightly. Okay. I feel like we should have enough now. Just to kind of finish things off. Again, sorry for just being quite an idiot. I am trying to focus, even though... Right, okay, let's try and deal with everything over this side and then move over. What? It's like, I definitely get the feeling it's best to focus on one area and then kind of work your way back or something. Okay, what's left? Okay. Sure, that works too. Okay. Although, let's do this. Although I really get the feeling that we could quite easily just have our Pikmin survive if we just whistle them over the water. Okay, there we go. That could have definitely gone better, and I think I might... Maybe, depending on how the remix level goes, I might want to see if I can get a better time on this. Because it's kind of, It's a bit whatever. Okay. And then I definitely want to know if you can blow up the special lids with bombs. I will touch on those later. Now, I get the fun task of going back through all of these and fitting them in their respective episodes. So yes. And for a lot of them I won't have practice, so it's going to be fun. Okay, so I think... I was kind of expecting... yeah, I'll just get the yellows. Okay. So we will have to deal with all that. Do that a bit later. Okay. I feel like these should be fine to take these back. Okay, Charlie, just hang out with, Alpha for now. No, I said with Alpha. I don't think... Right, I think I know what that is. It's a bomb. That makes sense. Okay. I think I'll work my way back to that, I think. Sure, we can have that happen too. That's fun. A little bit lost as how Pikmin died there, but that's just me. No, I think we need bomb rocks. Okay. Yeah, the spicy spray would absolutely help because we have to fight with Snagret. But I mean, it's not overly that bad. The worst thing about it is that it just really likes popping back into the ground. Okay, I really hope that the thing that was stopping them, killing Pikmin, I think I know exactly who it is. Either you or someone else. Which, I mean, I guess that is how that works. It's just like, what? Okay. No. Okay, well. Huh? How did the bomb not explode? Again, I'm sorry if I'm being silent here, just trying to focus and just kind of understand what's going wrong. Okay. Okay. So, while we don't exactly need bombs now, since we have kind of already covered everything, I'm just gonna get them. Just so we can open up that area, because it's gonna be a little bit annoying just to come back through a specific area. And also, definitely get the feeling it probably wasn't the best idea to use wings to carry the bombs. But that's just me. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm just hoping that now... Oh, holy shit, that was close. Go back to base, also, why are you going that way? Okay, so I'm thinking that now we really want to have our wings on I just want to say the objective, because I don't know why. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but like not exactly what I wanted to say. Let's get all the yellows on this part. Okay, so I think if anything this is going to be a close one. Okay, is there anything I'm missing? Apart from the nugget pile? No. Okay, well, I guess I'll get to show off how after hours work, finally. I don't think there's any way I'm getting those back. Okay. I definitely left it way too late to get those nuggets. Okay. So. Belly missed out on the platinum. And that does leave us with the gold. Okay, so. New to Pikmin 3 Deluxe is after hours, allowing you to finish the level at the cost of having a record here. Mm-hmm. Am I missing a corpse or something? Oh, right. Because I think they go around the long way and don't take the immediate right area. Okay. So if you don't mind me, I'm going to go back through and get this platinum. Which, I mean, trying to think of the wording. Getting up to, like, having the 11th, I guess 15th level that we've done, having the first time that we needed to do after hours, is kind of alright. And plus, I really should practice this level because, like, it is everything. Because practice makes perfect. Practice, practice, practice. The most important tip I can give for any level, and most of these will just be generalized tips and not specific to this level. Don't stress about getting a platinum on your first try. Just worry about learning the level, putting in practice the plan you make from learning a level, and going with the aim to just beat your current score, even if it won't net you a platinum. Experience is key. Select and stick to your priorities. Next to unraveling and clearing out the level, the most important priority in starting a level is picking what part of it you want to clear out first, or even just selecting a specific treasure or nugget pile you have your eye on. A highly suggested approach is working your way out so you can work your way back in towards the base. Just keep in mind anything you might be skipping over that could screw you over if left unchecked for too long. Maybe just deal with it as you head out. Squad management. For a level like this, having two types that aren't phased by water and the third that is can mess with your flow if you aren't paying close attention to your squad. Perhaps make a specific captain the handle of the yellows, or just use them to break down walls or carry back the treasure that won't have to cross the water to get back to base. Just take a note of the pathways the yellows will need to take. Don't want them to end up as a treat for the snaggerette. 3 times the effort. For every level that allows the use of 3 captains, try and make sure that they're all doing something. Even if that something is just staying near base and collecting the Pikmin that have brought back treasure. Don't sweat it if you don't have all 3 captains doing something all of the time. Learning to make good use of all 3 is a skill that needs to be worked on. However, you do need to make sure that the level doesn't require multiple captains to work together to get access to something before sending them all off in different directions. Okay, not bad. I feel like you can probably easily do this with like 2 minutes to spare or something. Again, this is kind of a case of I was possessed by a Dendori ghost and like just easily able to do this. Okay, so feels weird to have this be the 5th level theme and not the 1st, but I can finally say that I have 1 episode of mission mode completed and done. Well, I mean almost. But until the next time, not quite sure what I wanted to do, because I'm thinking of doing something a little bit different than what I said before. But I mean, yeah, but until then I'll have to make up my mind. But until then I'll be going back in time and getting level 6 to 9 done. Until then, that has been, I'll see you.